we expand our consciousness, we become limitless. And whenever you're ready, open your eyes and write exactly what you saw. Your ideal customer avatar. Who is that person? What are they suffering from? What are the solutions they are looking for? How can you help them? And what would you like to charge for that service?
Hi, my name is Avi Arya, father of 2 girls, 6 dogs, husband to a superwoman, a streetcar racer turned hotelier, then marketer and founder of Internet Moguls.
What up, Internet Moguls?
Good morning, everyone. Let's close our eyes and visualize you are standing in a garden. It is so large. Just imagine it to be as large as a football field. Now, in your imagination, double the size of the football field. आप बीच में खड़े हैं. Imagine it to be now 10 times the size. Imagine it to be now the size of your entire state. Imagine it now to be the size of your entire country. Imagine it to be now the size of the entire world. Imagine it to now be the size of the entire universe. Imagine it to have no ending anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, the entire field that you have now expanded is your field of consciousness. When we don't expand our consciousness, we are living in a limited consciousness, a limited space with limited ideas and a limited understanding of who we are and the potential in context to what is possible. When we expand our consciousness, we become limitless. We become fearless. In this vast, expansive consciousness that we are portraying as a garden in our minds, can you plant as many trees as you want? Can every tree be any color you want? Does the bark of the tree have to be only brown? Can it be yellow, pink, or orange? Can the fruits be any colors you want? Can there be any amount of rivers, any amount of happiness, all kinds of moons and suns and stars surrounding your limitless consciousness? Ladies and gentlemen, जितना बड़ा सोचोगे, उतना बड़ा आप अपने आप को पाओगे. We have to only remind ourselves that we are already who we want to be. But for this, we have to come to this exercise, which is to expand our field of awareness, our field of consciousness. And because mere mortals like you and I think from our imagination, and therefore I have brought to you this expand your consciousness exercise through your mind, where you find yourself wearing your favorite t-shirt, standing in the middle of a garden. Now you're doubling the size of the garden. Now you're making it 10 times, 100 times. The garden is now as big as your state, as big as your country, as big as your universe, as big as the whole consciousness with no boundaries. इसमें सब कुछ मुमकिन है. इसमें खुशियाँ, इसमें फैमिली, इसमें वेकेशंस, इसमें वहाँ रहना जहाँ रहना चाहते हो, उन लोगों के साथ जिनके साथ आप रहना चाहते हो, वो काम जो आप हमेशा करना चाहते थे, वो पैसे जो आप डिजर्व करते हो, ये सब कुछ पॉसिबल है इस दुनिया में. All we need to do is expand our consciousness. And when we do that, तो unnecessary fears जो हमारे माइंड में होते हैं वो खत्म हो जाते हैं. होगा कि नहीं होगा, कैसे होगा, कौन करेगा, हमारी लिमिटेड लॉजिकल माइंड में आंसर्स नहीं आ पाते, वो समझ नहीं आ पाती, और हम एक छोटे से वेसल में इतनी बड़ी ब्रह्मांड की कॉन्शियसनेस की इंफॉर्मेशन डालने की कोशिश करते हैं. So ladies and gentlemen, let's just open our minds Imagine the garden to be as large as you want it to be, as many trees, as many lakes, as many water bodies, as many mountains, as many fruits, as many family members, as many businesses, as much as happiness that you want. Insert it, inject it, because this is your life. आप इसे बना रहे हैं, जिस भी तरीके से बनाना चाहे बना लीजिए। ऑफिस किस तरीके का है आपका? पहाड़ों का व्यू है या सिटी का व्यू है या पानी का व्यू है या एक ही फ्लोर से तीनों चीज़ें दिख जाती हैं? किस टाइप के लोग हैं? खुश हैं? क्या वो पास में रहते हैं या दूर से आते हैं? क्या उसी बिल्डिंग में रहते हैं? क्या काम करते हैं? किस टाइप के आपके कस्टमर्स हैं? क्या वो खुश हैं? उनके बच्चे खुश हैं? उनकी फैमिलीज खुश हैं? इमेजिन द स्माइल ऑन योर स्पाउसेस फेस as your business grows. Imagine the smile on your child's face as your business grows. Imagine the smile on your in-laws and your parents and your neighbors and your friends and your colleagues. Imagine everybody is smiling around you because they understand that your growth is fueling our growth and we are all part of the whole one scheme. We, ladies and gentlemen, are students of oneness. Once we understand that we all start and finish at one, we understand that everything that I do has a cause that affects everybody, and everything that everybody does makes our cause happen. And therefore, think of a mission that you have for your business. Who do you want to impact or serve? Don't impact or serve who others want you to do. You make sure that you find that person who is just like you, who is a reflection of you. Somebody who's gone through the pains that you've gone through. Somebody who's going through the pains that you are going through. Somebody who's crying when you cry. Listen to one thing. We are never alone in our pains or happiness. जब क्रिसमस आता है तो सबके लिए आता है, दिवाली आती है तो सबके लिए आती है, कोविड भी आया था तो सबके लिए आया था। ये तो सारे त्योहार, और कोविड एक पैंडेमिक था जो सबके लिए आया था फिजिकल फॉर्म में। बट जब कोई डिप्रेशन आती है दुनिया भर में, वो भी बहुत लोगों को एक साथ आती है। जब कोई भी ज़िंदगी में आपके कोई भी चीज़ आगे पीछे चल रही है तो लाखों करोड़ों लोगों की दुनिया में भी वो चीज़ें आगे पीछे चल रही हैं। तो जब आप अपनी मदद करने की कोशिश करते हो, कभी कभी दूसरों की मदद करने से आपकी खुद की मदद हो जाती है। मैं मानता हूँ कि अगर हम सब ह्यूमन बींग्स, हमारे हाथ में बाम है और किसी की पीठ पे चोट लगी है, आप अपनी बाम, आपका हाथ आपकी पीठ पे नहीं पहुंच रहा है बट दूसरे की पीठ पे पहुंच जाएगा। आप दूसरे की पीठ पे बाम लगाते चलो, लोग आपकी पीठ पे बाम लगा देंगे, और इस तरीके से one person can help the other person. So find out what is that help that you want to give to that person. What is it? Did you move from one country to the other and you want to help other people immigrate? Did you lose a lot of weight and you want to help other people lose weight? Did you fail in one class and you want to help others succeed in that class? Did you go through a relationship which was not so pleasant and you want to help other people to navigate an unpleasant relationship if they go through one? Did you have a loss in your life and you want to help others to heal faster from that loss? Did you buy 6 dogs and you want to help other people take care of 6 dogs? Do you have a cat and a horse in your house and you want people to understand how to have a horse and a cat at home? आपकी ज़िंदगी का जो भी तजुर्बा है, उस बड़े से फील्ड ऑफ कॉन्शियसनेस में उस तजुर्बे को डालिए एंड ट्राई टू फाइंड द पीपल हु वांट सिमिलर सॉल्यूशंस टू प्रॉब्लम्स, जो आपसे शायद ज़िंदगी में कुछ कदम पीछे हैं, शायद 1 महीना, शायद 1 साल, शायद कुछ साल पीछे, और वो डर रहे हैं उस चीज़ से जो आप जिससे नहीं डरे, या वो डर रहे हैं उस चीज़ से जिससे आपको डरने का मौका ही नहीं मिला और ज़िंदगी में आपके साथ हो गई, जिसको आपने ट्रेजेडी बोला। मे बी दैट इज़ अ blessing in disguise, because today, as you're listening to me here, that is an opportunity that is coming to your mind to maybe help you find your customer avatar. दुनिया बहुत बड़ी है, अरबों लोग यहाँ रहते हैं। Facebook ads के through, just imagine, close your eyes, imagine that you've made a video and you have reached out to that customer avatar and you've told that person who you are and what you can do for them. And imagine that person is sending you a lead and you're booking a call with them. And on that call, how much do you want to be prepared? You already have answers to the solution he or she is looking for because you've been through that problem. Your YouTube ads can be seen in any part of the world. You could be staying on the beach or near the mountain as per your happy place. You stay with your family. But आपके ads वीडियो के थ्रू दूसरों तक पहुंचेंगे और वहाँ से आपके पास queries आएंगे और leads लेके आएंगे और आप उस leads को close करोगे। ये आज की दुनिया है. This is the new age. This is where we are living in. So why are we thinking small? I want you to expand your level of understanding of your consciousness to understand वी आर ऑल स्टूडेंट्स ऑफ वननेस. हम कुछ भी कर सकते हैं. ये माइक्रो वीडियोस, ये टूल्स, ये यूट्यूब वीडियोस, दीज आर द सुपर पावर्स ऑफ द 21st सेंचुरी. हाँ, इनमें टॉक्सिसिटी है, हाँ इसमें शोर है, हाँ इसमें क्राउड है, बट इसमें मैसेज भी है, इसमें लोगों तक पहुंचने के जरिए भी हैं, इन्हें लोगों को हीलिंग करने की कैपेसिटी भी है, और $multi-billion बिजनेसेस घर बैठ के अपनी फैमिली के साथ बनाने का जज्बा भी है. यू डिसाइड what is it that you're going to put in your field of consciousness. Go back to you wearing that your favorite t-shirt, standing in the middle of a yard. It's a big yard. Now it's a football field. It's 10 times the football field. It's as big as your city. Now it's as big as your country. Now it's as big as the world. It's as big as the universe. It is limitless, and in that you plant your dreams. Who is your spouse? Who are your partners? Who are your directors? Who are your co-founders? Imagine your team members. Imagine the customers who are looking for problems to be solved. Imagine you and your team solving those problems. Imagine the solutions coming to you. Imagine the money that is flowing in. Imagine the work that you're doing with that money. Imagine the pets that you have. Imagine the happiness that you have. Imagine all of that. And now close your eyes for another 30 seconds. Keep this imagination in your head, this whole picture of this entire field of consciousness that you've just expanded and imagined for yourself. And whenever you're ready, open your eyes and write exactly what you saw in your mind's eye. Your ideal customer avatar. Who is that person? What are they suffering from? What are the solutions they are looking for? How can you help them? And what would you like to charge for that service? Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope this helps you expand your field of thinking, imagination, and zero in on understanding who you are and where you are in this whole context of things, and be able to draw out a very clear man, woman, with their age defined, with their problems defined, with their solutions that you're going to give to them defined, so that you have the beginning of your ideal customer avatar through this video. Remember, everything is possible. Just expand your field before zeroing in. Zoom out and then zoom in. Zoom out to see everything is possible. Zoom in to find out who are the customers that you're going to start your work with.